Hi, I'm Grégoire, and today I will teach you how to control the visibility of each user for your database in HubSpot. So, in simple words, basically, natively per default in HubSpot, all your users will have basically access to all the different HubSpot assets and all the different leads and companies and deals that are on your database. The thing is, you don't really want that to happen. Why? Because more user you have, more complexity it will create in your database, and basically everyone will be able to do whatever they want, create form, list, emails, workflows, and your HubSpot account will become a real mess really soon. And moreover, we really want our sales reps to only see the leads that are assigned to them for two reasons. First, for keeping a working environment really clear and simple and optimized for their mission. And for another reason is for security. Basically, if all sales rep have access to all your database, they can steal a lead from another sales rep, or worst, they can export all your database for personal use, and it's something we should not let happen. So unfortunately, this video is not for everyone. It will mostly target big companies with a lot of different users, and most of all because the feature that I will use today to set up correctly this user settings is only available for enterprise subscriptions. So if you don't have a HubSpot enterprise subscription, you might not find this video valuable. But for the others, let's dig in and see how can we do it. So basically everything will happen in the setting tab in users and teams. The thing you need to understand in HubSpot is HubSpot will organize your users with three different assets. First is the users by themselves. So basically it's the list of all the people that will interact with your HubSpot portal. Then is the teams, so you can affiliate a specific user to a specific team. And then it's the access. So basically the access is the set of authorization and access a specific user has on your portal. So basically to make sure we have a good health in our portal organization, we need to play with these three assets to organize everything. Let's take a practical case, which is this sales team organization. What we have is we have a sales team ruled by a sales director, and under his responsibility we have three managers. So these managers are responsible for a specific country, so country A, country B, and country C. And under the responsibility of these managers, we have classic sales rep, let's say, per country. So basically, if you don't do any settings before starting your activity, all these people will have access to most of your HubSpot features and to all the database. But as we said before, we want to avoid that. We want only the sales director to have access to everything. In the best scenario, we would like country A manager to have only access to country A leads, and country A sales rep, we would like him to have only access to the leads that are assigned to him. So to do that, we need to organize our database, our user into different teams. So in this example, we see that we have one big team, which is the sales team, and HubSpot allows us to have child team. So we create one team per country. So team country A, team country B, and team country C. So how to do that? You go to this tab I showed you before, you go to the team tab, and we see that I create the sales team. So you just create a team. So let's say the marketing team, and you save. Then we want to have child team. We want to have small team per country, as we said. So it's simple. You click on sales, and you will find other child teams that you can create under the sales team. So basically, the sales team is all these four teams all together, plus the one that are only assigned to sales. If you want to create a new team, just create team here, country E, let's say. And if you want it to be under the sales team, you just let this checkbox tick, and you will choose the parent team. So here, sales, and you save. So when we have that in place, now we need to set up the roles of our company. So for instance, if we take back this example, we have three different roles here. We have the sales director, the sales manager, and the sales rep. Basically, all these different roles should have different access and authorization in your HubSpot portal. As we say, for instance, sales director should be able to see all the database, and sales rep only the leads assigned to them. So to do that, you need to go to this permission set tab, and is the one that is only available for enterprise subscription. So you see that I did it already. So to create a new permission set, depending on your company, you just click on create permission set here. You name it as you want. And basically you will need to check all these single tabs to see what access you want to give to this specific role. So it's important to go to each tab, read each line, and ask yourself the specific question. Is this role need to have access to these specific features? And if he has access, what kind of level of access does he need? He need to only view it, or he need to also be able to edit it. So basically it's a bit long, but you need to make sure you go under each single editing possibilities to make sure all your user has only access to what they really need. Once it's done, you save and you're good. You just need to assign each user to the team he belongs to and give him the role he deserves. So basically, in this example, we have test 1, test 2, test 3. Test 1 is the sales director of the team sales. So is this guy that have access to everything. Test 3, it's a manager of country A. So is this one. And he have access to all the leads that will be in this part. And sales rep, test 2 is sales rep of country A, so basically is this guy, so he will only have access to the lead that belong to him. But we saw all the different access. Now I want to quickly dig in the visibility of the leads, as we said. So basically, as we said, sales director should be able to see everything. So to change the visibility of those specific options, you click on sales director, you stay in CRM tab, and you go to object access. When you go down here, you will have the different objects. So in a spot, objects is contact, companies, deals, tickets, etc., etc. And you can play with 3 different settings: view, edit, and delete. So same as we said before, you need to ask this role, what should he be able to do with contacts? Should he be able to view it? Yes. And what kind of view he wants? He deserves everything, team only, or on only. So as is a sales director, we want him to see everything, edit everything, and delete everything. So you set it up like that and you save. Then for sales manager, you want them to only be able to see, edit, and delete the one from his team. So you go down and you do that. You change everything by team only. Be careful, natively when you choose team only or own only, unassigned will be ticked. You want them to not be able to play with unassigned leads, because what it means is that if a lead is entering your CRM and is not assigned to a team, basically it's first come, first serve. The first manager that will come and see an unassigned lead, he will take it from him and give it to one of his sales rep. So it's not really how we want our activity to go. So you untick that and you save. And for sales rep, same thing, but you choose own only. Small thing, we don't want a sales rep to be able to play with our database, to delete or to add new leads. So for delete, here you will choose none instead of own only. So because we set up the good permission, the good role, and the good team to user, everything will work as supposed to. So now let's take back to our small team example. So we have a lot of leads generated for this team. And let's say that we have country A is UK and country B is Italy. So we have like 5 UK leads and 2 Italy leads that will arrive. What will happen is like the sales director will see all the leads that are coming back and they say, oh, okay, this lead is from UK, this lead is from Italy, that's good. Because the leads will be assigned automatically to a sales rep from a team, the team of the lead will be automatically updated. So if sales rep, country A sales rep is from country A team, the lead that he will receive will be a country A team. So basically, UK lead will be seen by, sales director will see all the lead, country A manager will see all the UK leads, and country A sales rep 1 will only see the UK leads that are assigned to him, and country A sales rep 2 will not see those leads, he will only see the leads he has. And for the IT leads that is assigned to country B sales rep 1, country A manager will not see it, only country B manager see it. So I hope it's clear. By doing that and putting effort in defining the good permission sets, the good teams, and assign the good user to these good setups, you will be sure that all your users will be able to only interact with HubSpot assets and database items that you plan them to interact with. I hope it was clear. If it was, please don't hesitate to put a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to make sure to not miss any new tutorial. And if you want to go a bit further, I create a web page that is private, but you can access it for free in the description below by filling a small form that will put together all the different automation workflows I did on my different channels. So for instance, the last one is automate lead assignment in HubSpot without Sales Hub Pro. You can click on it and you have access to a short profile with the goal of the workflow, why it's important to make it, the difficulty of the workflow, the time you need to make it happen, and a tutorial video like the one you're watching now, a detailed blog post that will give you more context about how to create this workflow and why, a prerequisite that all the things you need before starting to create this workflow, and after a really detailed step-by-step to-do list action practical case to make sure you can replicate all these different steps on your workflow in your portal to make sure it will works for you. So if it's something that might interest you, please just click on the link in the description below and fill the form. I wish you a great day and see you soon.